throughout this video because my mouth's chopped. Finesse Fridays, let's get on. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl El Nova. I'm back again with another Finesse Friday video. Yes, I've been gone for 2 weeks. I've been filming, getting ready, just trying to be more consistent. Fingers crossed, I'll be posting every Friday from now on. Those of you who are watching for the first time, I started Finesse Fridays to talk about money management. These are tips that I've used for myself to have a better relationship with money. So stay tuned guys. We've all been there where we feel like we're on a great salary or we have money coming in but we don't know where it goes. You know, you've got a job but it's just on the way to being broke. Keep watching to find out how to manage your finances. I'm hungry. So, I'm eating. Okay? Nothing special, chicken breast. But I'm gonna be eating throughout this video because my mouth's chopped. Can't come and kill myself. In this video, I'm going to give you tips on how to finesse savings. Yummy. Okay guys, tip 1. Cut back on monthly subscriptions. That Netflix account, that Amazon Prime account, that Now TV account, cut it out. That's what I had to do. Remove it all. Cancel the subscription. It takes you like 5 minutes to do that, but then it will actually save you a lot more. These are the checks and balances that I've had to make. So I had Amazon Prime, $7.99. I had Netflix at $7.99 as well because I had the Netflix. You could have more than 2 or 3 people on an account, so it cost me much more. Netflix is normally about $4.99 if you don't have more than one person. I'll add the $11.99 that I was spending on Now TV a month. I'm not ashamed to say this. This is shameful. About $14.99 a month in a year. That's about £179 or so, £180. So I'm making a saving of £180 a year just from unsubscribing to any extra-ness. It's extra. Tip 2, eating out. You must stop. That is one of the biggest things I had to learn. When I knew that I needed to cut my costs, cut down on spending, cut down on extravagance. Hey guys, eating out, waste your money. I was eating takeaway like once or twice a week, and I know that sounds like not a lot. The meal's gonna cost you about 20 to 25 pounds. You want all the extras, you want the noodles, you want the rice, you want them prawns, you know? You want all the extra seaweed, a little bit of seaweed. And I've been doing that twice a week, that's £50. And I'm doing that every week, that's £50 every week. That's about £200 a month. It's not even healthy, it's not useful for me to be eating Chinese and pizza. It made sense to just cut it out. I know we have enjoyment police everywhere, up and down, trying to like see, oh, you said you don't eat out, how come you were here, how come you were there? I still go out and I do still eat out, not so often. So I do still reap the rewards and the benefits, and I still save because I'm not going out as often. Manage, you know, manage and still enjoy. The third tip, get yourself organized. Start writing a list. I love lists. It helps me feel in control. It helps me feel organized. Write a food shop list. Budget, see what you like to eat. Do a food diary if possible beforehand, just to see what you normally like to eat. Just simply documenting what you eat and what you like to eat. And then from there you can do a food shop list. I've done this now for the past 3 months and it has helped me dramatically. Tip 4 is eat your veg and eat your protein. Eat clean, eat as clean as you can. And I know people like to say, oh, I'll wait until I have money, but actually, mate, if you eat clean, you spend less. If you'd like to know what I eat in a week or a day, please comment down below and I'll be happy to share all of that. I genuinely just stick to veg and protein. Protein, it's mainly chicken breast and fish. And that's working for me and I'm saving money. Tip 5 is alcohol. You're with your girls, it's Friday evening, you want to reach for that Malibu, you want to reach for that champagne, pina coladas. If you live in London or any expensive city, you know cocktails are reaching like £12. Cocktails are reaching 10, 12, 15 pounds. So if you're having 2 cocktails, that's £30. If you're having a cocktail at the cheaper end, that's still £20. you know. So what I will say, for those of you that just can't put the drink down or just feel like, no man, that's just part of my lifestyle, I've got to have a bit of drink, it gives me that energy booster, it gives me that confidence booster, fine, don't put the drink down. If you can't put the bubbly down, purchase it from the supermarket and drink it at home. You want to be healthy, you want to have them a healthy ovary, put the bubbly down. Put it down. Okay? Put it down. Tip 6. Shopping around. Guys, I was doing the most. I was going to Sainsbury's every day like I had the most money in my account. And I know Sainsbury's is not extremely expensive. We have Waitrose, Marks and Spencer's, and we all know that the supermarkets that have actually taken up the market share are the low-cost budget supermarkets such as Lidl, Aldi, Iceland. So your girl took herself to Lidl and Iceland. The majority of my stuff can come from Iceland. It's just easier to just do an online shop and it comes to the door. It's just easier like that. It's also free over a certain amount of money. I think over like 30 or 40 pounds is free, so I just do that. But changing and switching to Lidl and Iceland has been so much better for my budget, and that's helped me save. Tip 7 is organizing your wardrobe. I don't know about the guys, but ladies, you know how hard it is to get on top of your wardrobe, to get everything organized, for everything to have a place. You've got so much. A woman has a lot going on. And I don't blame women that aren't on top of their wardrobe, because it is hard. But one thing I will say is, once you get on top of your wardrobe, you'll be able to see what you have and don't have. And then you won't be buying. Let me give you an example, guys. Hold on. Just see what happens when you're not on top of your things. You tend to buy what you don't need. So, they're organized-ish. This is a jumpsuit. And it's a red maroon, as you can see, jumpsuit, you know, like a normal jumpsuit. It's got legs, as you do. Here we go again. This is another maroon. Oh, what do you call this? A jumpsuit. Another maroon jumpsuit. So that's 2. Yeah? Oh, and then what do we have here again? Another maroon jumpsuit. Guys, I have 4 maroon jumpsuits. So this is just an example of what happens when you're not organized, or when you can't see what you have. You repeat and waste money. I'm very sure I didn't need 4 jumpsuits in maroon. But get organized so you're not like Nova with 4 maroon jumpsuits. Okay? Every single thing you have. Go through what you're actually going to use, go through what fits. Once you've organized your wardrobe, you will love yourself for it. You'll feel better, you'll feel more able and more active and more present in your life, because when you wake up, you'll think, oh, I have this going on today, what shall I wear? And you can actually see what you have. That I don't have anything to wear is my big thing that I like to use. But I've stopped now because actually I have so much to wear. I'm so grateful for the clothes that I have. That she wants us to do this today, I'm gonna wear that. Tip number 9, no more impulse buys. Just stop it. Just stop it. Stop. I'm talking to you as one of you, it's me. I'll literally go on Instagram, see something, I have to have it, and then I just buy it. I don't think, I don't look what's in my wardrobe, I don't look at the shoes that I have. I see a shoe on Ego Official, they've got an advert on my timeline, and then it's done. Check out. It has to stop. ASOS will send me 170% off, email, and I'm back at it. Which brings me to the next tip. Unsubscribe to any emails that will make you want to buy something. It's literally it. Unsubscribe. Remove yourself. It takes 5 minutes to unsubscribe, and that's it. You're not gonna get an alert that they're doing a 70% sale. You're not gonna get an alert that they're doing 25% off. They're not gonna send you a code, because essentially, whether they send you a code or you think you're saving 70%, you're spending, and we don't want that. So guys, the next tip is to reduce your traveling. Don't go anywhere unless it's necessary. That means that means on ground, and that means flying. That means learning how to say no, and take it from me, I find it very, very hard to say no to people that I love, people that I do want to see, things like that. But you have to minimize your traveling. Go out with purpose and intention, that's what I'm saying. Go out if it's necessary. And that's the same for holidays, like maybe go to Brighton Beach instead of Dubai. You know? Manage. Next tip. Guys, another tip I have, DIY. Do it yourself. For instance, if you normally go to the hairdresser, why not try and make your hair yourself? Because I'm on a budget, I can't afford to spend £300 for someone to install it. Do it yourself, watch a tutorial. Think about what you pay to get done and see if there's a chance you can do it for yourself. One of my final tips is to cut your gym membership. Like, cut it short. I've lost my way without the gym. I've used things around me. I've used my skipping rope at home, in-home workout, running up the stairs, taking the stairs. Those are the things that I've implemented that have helped me lose weight and that have helped me live a better lifestyle. So my membership was £25.99. So that's a saving of just over £300 saved from cancelling my membership. Lastly, if you're living in London and you don't have an Oyster card, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. If you have a car, great. If you're driving, great. But sometimes where you don't want to take your car to, the Oyster card can take you to. Okay? Embrace your travel card, because that thing is a lifesaver. I had to say no to Uber. Another tip I will share is other cab companies or other apps that you can have on your phone. So I've actually most recently used Viavan and it was considerably cheaper than Uber. Sometimes it's not convenient or not conducive for you to get the bus or the train. Sometimes you just need to finna get in a cab, okay? And that's okay. So do shop around, don't be afraid to switch. I'll say that that's my final tip. My final tip is do not be afraid to switch, even if that means energy companies, gas supply, if that means internet. If you want to terminate your contract early, they sometimes have a cost attached to that. So be wary of that, guys. But don't let that deter you from switching. Whatever it is you need to do to save that coin, do it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on how to save money fast, how to cut your costs, and how to finesse your finances. Share this with everyone, your friends, your family. Finesse Fridays are back. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope these tips will help aid in a better lifestyle, finessing your finances and prioritizing what you spend on. Bonus tip: when you do have your money in your bank account, every night round your money up to the nearest zero. So for example, let's say you have £1,366.30 in your bank account. I would say every night round that to the nearest zero. So the nearest zero is 1,360. So that's £6.30. Now move that into your savings. So you have a nice clean figure in the morning. Another thing I would say is you can also round it to 2 zeros. So you've rounded it to one 0 point, which is 1,360. But you could also go further and round it up to 1,300. So it's gone from £1,366.30 to 1,300, and that's it. So that £66.30 could also go into your savings. It just depends on how much you want to save, and it also depends on your ability to save. So don't put £60.30 in your savings and then starve the next day. That's just it's not sustainable. Do cultivate the habit of rounding whatever is in your account to the nearest zero, and whatever is left, put that into your savings. You can still move that £6 something and get on with it. So that's one of the tips that I will leave with you today. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Am I the only mum that hums when they're eating out of excitement? I can't be.